Hey guys, Psychotics here. Got another video on limited heroes. Here we got Diene. She's on the banner with Cerise and Landy along with her artifacts. So I just want to do a quick video, showcase her abilities, so you can make an informed decision on whether you want to pull for her or not. So let's dive into her abilities here. First up, we got her S3. It's going to give your team attack buff and crit resist for 3 turns, and then CR push herself by 50%. This is really what makes her strong. Is it's a defensive and offensive buff to your team. You're going to get that extra attack, and you're going to resist crits 50%. And on top of that, you're going to CR push her, so she can do more stuff after that. Her S2 next up is going to be the barrier, and it's going to dispel 1 debuff. It's important to note that the dispel is going to go after the barrier is applied. So if you have unbuffable, you're not going to get that barrier, but you might still cleanse the unbuffable. So there's a trade-off there. And next up is her S1. It's just a standard attack, but it is going to CR push her by 15%, and if she has a buff, she's going to do it by double, so it's going to be 30%. Really strong if you can keep those buffs up. You're going to be just cycling through turns really fast with that CR push. I'm talking about molas for her real quick. I think this is the ideal setup, the goal you want to shoot for. +2 when her S3 is a must. You need that turn cooldown. I would say maxing out her S2 is a must as well. She doesn't really have healing in her kit outside of artifacts, so without that barrier strength, you're losing a lot of value, so I'd definitely max that. Her S1, you can get by with not moling that at all, but the CR push is really nice, so I'd definitely at least +2 it, and then try to get to +5 as your molas allow, but the +5 is not necessary. I think stopping at the +2 is fine if you're tight on molas. Let's look at her imprint here. She's got team-wide attack or health for herself. I think the team-wide attack is in general better unless you're starved for health on her with gear. Maybe you need to self-imprint so she survives. But like I said, you definitely want... She's definitely a utility character, so providing that attack to your team on top of the attack buff is just super nice. Let's go ahead and look at her artifacts. Her artifact is Unfading Memories, which heals all allies by 6% after using a non-attack skill. So, where S2 and her S3, you're gonna have a little heal on it. Definitely not the best artifact for her. I think the best for her would probably be Rod of Amaryllis, which is going to, after using a non-attack skill, heal the lowest ally by up to 24%. I think that's way stronger because, like I said, she's lacking any heals on her kit. So having a heal in the artifact is good. Other options if you don't have that would be like an Idol's Cheer or something like that that can just help your team out in another way. But definitely try to get those artifacts that heal because she is missing heals on her kit. Stat-wise, you want to get health, defense, effect resistance. Ideally, you want to get to about 200 effect resistance or higher. You want to aim for probably about 15 to 16k health with about 1500 defense would be ideal. And you want to have a decent speed. I would say anywhere around 200 to 210 would be nice because you want to go before your big damage dealers so you can buff, but you don't want to go too slow and miss it. You don't want to go too fast where you're wasting your buffs because you're outspeeding your team. This can be a problem if you go too fast. You're gonna cycle too fast, and you're gonna run out of buffs, and she's gonna die because she's gonna lose all her barrier or her crit resist. So I would say ideally you want around 200, 210 maybe. Even a little lower is fine, but that's definitely where I want to try to aim for. And like I said, definitely want to get up to 200 effect resist if you can. That means you're going to be running speed set on her for sure. Immunity set is really nice as well, so that you don't get hit with any CC, especially if you have a lower effect resist. That immunity set can come in and give you a little extra protection against those debuffs. So that's what I have on Diene. I hope you guys liked the video. Give me a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.